WEEZYFMAMBA, and we are back at it again with another Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the game video. Thank you guys so much for being here. Today's video, we are going to go over the brand spanking new build vids for each family member in the game post February 6th, 2024. Massive perk update change. Once again, there is slight few changes to the killer side. More or less, it was really done over on the victim side. But we have made a few changes to the killer build since the last video, and I'm going to go ahead and show you guys right now. So give me just a second here. Let's go, dude. Thank you guys so much once again. If you haven't checked out the victim video, that's already uploaded on the channel. Be sure to check that out as well. And we're not going to waste any time. This is going to be a much shorter video than the victim video because, again, not a lot changed with quite a few of the people, of the family members. So let's get to it. We're going to swap on over. Thank you guys once again for being here. Let's take a peek, baby. We're going to start with my main. You guys already know Mr. Bubba himself. Damn, hold up. Here we are, dude. Mr. Bubba. All right, now, since the last time we talked, we have officially changed. My controller is going to reconnect here real quick. It was dying, sorry. One thing has changed for me. We are back on that violent tip, okay? The reason why is because even if you have max blood harvesting at 33, you get a full vial after a kill. Activated is rare sometimes. It is nice when you keep getting fucking hit here and there. However, the violent will be there even after a kill. So I try and focus Connie's and Sunny's and Julie's first, simply because they have the least amount, obviously, of health, starting toughness. So that is where I kind of focus first to get that full blood vial, and then I can get stunned and whatever the rest of the game, it doesn't matter. I'm still going to have my 20% buff. Big swings is an absolute must. Everybody's running toughness builds. Everybody. Scout reduces your percentage by 10%, as well as if you run the scout build, you don't get the 15% from big swings, which means you're losing an overall 25% damage by running the scout build. It is a major sell nowadays. And I'm telling you guys, you're sacrificing 25% damage for 15% more speed. Think of how minuscule 15% is, okay? I want you guys to be smart about this. Run big swings. How many times have you guys seen a Scout Bubba hit a Connie and then swing at a Connie after that, and she gets away? How many times? Okay? Come on. Don't be dumb. All right? Big swings, hysterical strength, 15% stamina. When you're below that mark, you deal 20% more damage. Look at this shit. With just base 50 savagery on top of a full blood vial, hysterical strength, and big swings, I'm doing 45% damage. 55, sorry. I am almost, I mean, just think of that, dude. That is bloody insane. 55% more damage by running these three perks. They're one-shot builds, dude. One shot. If you get a Connie on the floor, she's dead. If you get a Sunny, you can one-shot a Sunny. I even did it earlier today. It's possible. As far as the main goes, you guys already know with the new updates to Leatherface's instant chainsaw start, you definitely have to go right mid. At this point, this is the best and fastest way to get into an overhead swing. We know how crucial the 20% stalling resistance is. If you don't go middle on the star sign maim, you will stall every time after an overhead if you're not running the 20%. And then instant activation is now legitimately instant. You don't have to worry about putting the chainsaw over your fucking head anymore. You pull the cord and you run. It's not broken. It's an absolute must. It's been ridiculous how stupid these animations are, letting victims get out while during the cutscene. As far as the attributes, it's simple. 50 blood harvesting all the way up. People ask, why don't you put it in endurance if you're not going to feed? Simply because if I put it in endurance, then I'm going to have a longer time of proccing hysterical strength. That is a problem. I want my stamina to be as low as possible. That way I can get that endurance depleted as fast as possible. As far as the tree route, this is what you guys have to do. Just hang a left. You are going to have to randomize hysterical strength, violent, and if you want to run activated, I got all three, of course. I sat here in respect for hours for that. But you're going to need 2 out of 3, which is going to be violent and hysterical strength. Make sure you guys roll those at the very least. All right, let's move on to the cook. Guys, I'm going to be honest. Nothing's changed. Okay, it's right, mid, right. Okay, if you guys want to see in solos, if you're doing customs and you don't want to mark, you're going to want to go right, mid, left. But again, that's neither here nor there. Cook's very easy. This build's never going to fucking change. Okay, forever. The history of this game, it will always be security pins serrated, and scout is an absolute must for these. Going that route on the skill tree allows you to get exterior alarms as well. And so that is what is amazing. The best grandpa perk in the game. Okay. Again, I go 50 savagery. I put the rest in endurance. That way I am a literal unit when I smack you with my cook, even though I'm slow as fuck. If I get a hit on you, you better be running, because my level 3 serrated with 50 savagery is going to make you bleed out faster than you thought you would. That's the cook. Let's move on to Hitchhiker, who is now arguably the best killer in the game. With the Choose Flight nerf and the Bomb Squad nerf, Hitchhiker has become SSS plus tier. Absolutely, positively must have on all comps. Hitchhiker, okay? Build doesn't change, okay? Now, especially with the Choose Flight nerf, this build just got even fucking stronger, and we were already using it, okay? First off, right, mid, right. We want that bleed damage, okay? And we want that, bleed damage and additional trap damage. Middle makes breaking free of traps even harder for victims. Trust me, going right, mid, right is so annoying. So annoying. As far as the skill tree, pretty simple. He only gets a couple of points here. We're going to the right side. We're going to go up. We're going to randomize. Fired up, I think. Or no, Scout's the random here. Scout is going to be the random. And then I also randomed ETO before we knew that they were getting it nerfed today. So again, I don't know what else you would want to random with Hitchhiker. But I went with easily tuckered out just in case. You know, they did something to Scout or something. So again, we want to go how in this route. And the reason why is because you get wireframe, which is his best perk ever. Traversing gaps 40% faster, crawl spaces 60% faster. Scout, we all know, is an absolute must on Hitchhiker. We want to be as quick, as fast as possible. Fired up. I've been preaching it since the fucking tech test is the best endurance perk in the game, and it still is, because you'll see later on another build we're not running Scout on, we're running Fired Up on. Anyways, check it out, guys. This is the build. I go 38 savagery. I put 26 in. And people, why do you go 25 blood harvesting? I'll tell you why. If you have this at 23, your vial is only 95, which means you can't get a full feed on Grandpa, okay? You have to put it at 25 to get a full 100 blood in a vial, okay? Moving on. Sorry, I always do that. Moving on to Sissy. The brand new meta Sissy build, which we made in the last video, hasn't changed either. However, There's a couple of reasons why. Once again, she didn't even get addressed with how poor she is. They did mention in the dev stream that they are looking into her and trying to see what kind of buffs they can change about her. Hopefully that gets done pretty quickly because she's getting left in the back burner, and that bride Sissy skin that's going to be coming out soon is absolutely fire. We're going left, mid. Okay, we want that poison. We want that poison to give them a little bit of fucking problems, all right? Seeping into the wounds. We're going serrated, feral, and fired up. No scout. No scout. Okay, this is the middle of the tree. We are making her an actual unit. If you don't give her savagery, she takes 30 hits to kill somebody. Okay, so bring it up the middle of the tree. Follow this path. Pause the video if you have to. That is going to be the best route for you. As far as the attribute points, I just put all 27 into savagery. Okay, with feral and serrated, this actually lets Sissy become a viable offensive option for once. I'm telling you guys, it's the best way to go with her. Did it again. All right, moving on to Johnny. Guess who hasn't changed either? All these little ETO fans, guess what? You're in a rude awakening. I never used ETO to begin with. So what happened here? We're going to check it out. Right, mid, left for Johnny's skill star sign hunt. Make sure you guys get that 50% clue analyzation. That is much faster, and you don't bend over. You just do it standing up. It's the best way to go about it. We did change something about him. In the last build video, we had 50 savagery and 40 endurance. With the swap of going 50 endurance and 40 savagery, I was able to get about 6 or 7 more slices out of Johnny because of the endurance. Again, try it out. I'm telling you guys, this is the new way to go. As far as the skill tree goes, we're hanging a right. We're going to randomize scout. Okay. We are going to go up the gut and get serrated as well. Okay. With that being said, serrated, scout, fired up. We've all been using this build for about 4 or 5 months. Keep it that way. Okay. Just change the attribute points around. This is the way better way to go. All right. And last but not least, the one we've also been waiting for, the Nancy changes are very significant. Let's check them out. As far as her star sign, spy, we're still going the same route, left, mid, right. That way we can get that clear eyes, okay? Make sure that spy is as clear as possible so we can determine where they're located. Now, we used to run the right side of the skill tree because Poison Claws was over here and it was broken, literally. It was stacking 888 instead of 258, right? Now, with the significant nerf, it's no longer 15 seconds. It's only 8 seconds long. Unreal. Unreal. It almost cuts it in half, the amount of time that you're poisoned. And so with that being paired with pins and needles, never fucking working, ever. All right. We got to make sure to get this changed. So Nancy's the easiest to kind of roll. All you need to do is make sure that you get fired up. The other 2 perks, Scout and Feral, or what you're going to want to use, are already in her skill tree. She only gets 2 random perks anyways, right? So why not run the best one, which is going to bring that fired up 90% stamina delay, less delay before it starts to regenerate. Definitely check that out. I also rolled rubber boots, and with the new build of Nancy being somewhat of a chase artist here with Scout and fired up, I actually want to kind of troll with rubber boots, simply because they're going to think that I'm running, Poison Claws and I'm slow as fuck. But I'm actually got Scout and fired up. So I can actually chase a little bit. As far as the savagery goes, we're still going 47. Real big savagery here. Endurance, I did want to get the endurance to 20 simply because it's base 15 and it's pretty terribly slow. Okay. And you don't get a lot of swings with endurance that low. That extra 5 points is definitely going to help. Okay. And that is it, boys and girls. That is your brand spanking new killer build video. Make sure to test them out. Please let me know in the comments section what builds you guys are running. Are you excited about the perk changes to victim and some of the perk changes to family side? That would be greatly appreciated if you let me know in the comments section. Again, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like the video, turn those bell notifications on for all things asymmetrical horror, updates in the future. Killer Clowns coming soon. Y'all be on the lookout for that as well. And I appreciate, once again, you guys so much. Y'all take care now, and we will see you in the next video. Oh, one last thing. Don't forget, I live stream on Twitch every week, Thursday evenings, Sunday and Monday mornings. Be sure to catch me live on Twitch, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.